Hey geeks, Akshay this side. Welcome to another session of live mock interview DSA round. And today, the student who has volunteered to go through the interview process, his name is Naman Patel, and he's from Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad. And Ashish would be our in-house mentor at Geeks for Geeks would be interviewing him, and it's a pleasure to invite both of them so that you guys get the real vibe of the interview and the temperament. So I would really advise you to keep engaging in the comments, discuss, focus on the right things, discuss the questions going on, what strategies can be used, what else can be used. Don't focus on the wrong things, because if you do the right things will happen, as easy as that. Some comments. Hi Kota, thank you for commenting. Keep engaging. I try to read all the comments. I try to give some shout outs, but I do read them, all of them. So keep engaging. Uh, so 17 people have joined. I'm sure more will be joining. So without delaying any further, let me invite both of them and let's start the TSA round. Okay. Hi Naman. Hi Ashish.
Hi,
Hello.
Ash.
Great. First of all, welcome uh, and good luck, Naman. So Priyanka is
Thank you.
asking what this session is about. Let me just keep. So this is basically the technical round, keeping in mind DSA. So ये maximum companies में होता है ये round. So we are trying to simulate that in a 1 hour webinar. It's our best try to do that. I mean, optimizing that. So I hope I can explain it in a way. So Ashish, now you can take the lead. I will remove myself from the stream and you can guys start the round. Okay. Ashish internet got stuck, I guess, guys.
Your hotspot on Lama. Hello.
Ashish, can you
Yes,
hear
yes,
me?
yes, yes.
Can you
There
hear
was some
me? Oh,
internet issue. Yes, yes, yes,
that's
sure.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, you take the lead. I'll remove myself from the stream and let's start the round. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. Great. Good luck, Naman. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, Raman. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
How are you, Raman?
Uh, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Hello.
I'm fine.
Okay, that's great. So let's quickly go through with your college journey, how it went. Apart from the technical things, what are your interests and hobbies? What are you doing there? How the things are going for you? And after that, we'll jump
Uh,
into the coding process.
okay. So, as far as my college journey is concerned, I had a very fun-filled college journey. Uh, Leaving the fact that the last 2 years were spent in the house itself, but the 2 years that I spent in the college were full of fun. I explored many clubs, and I did many activities, many events in college, and the most important thing that I thought was the friend circle and the confidence that the friends gave me, and the fun we have with our friend is the best we have throughout our journey. So that is the main thing about my college life, and classes are just like that only, but the
Okay, okay,
extracurriculars
nice.
are the way.
Okay, okay, nice. So, what are your technical background? I would say your specialization or programming language or expertise in.
So so basically, in programming language, I prefer C++ as my programming language. And coming on to my technical skills, I am into web development, and I use React.js, Node.js, and MongoDB as my skill set, as my skills. And I have learned a bit of SQL also, and I have implemented also in my intern itself. I have used Node.js and SQL, so that's my technical skills.
Okay, okay, okay. Means you have worked on the databases, right? Especially
Yes.
SQL based. Okay,
Yes.
That's really nice. And as far as my background is concerned, I'm a mentor here at GFG. I'm teaching students on technologies like data science, ML, and computer vision. Okay, so shall we start the interview process now?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'm presenting my screen with you. So are you comfortable with, I would say, uh, uh, lists, multi-dimensional list or matrices?
Yes, yes. Confirm.
Okay, nice. So here we are having a chessboard. Okay, and in that particular
Okay,
chessboard, you can see we are having a matrix of size 8 by 8. Okay,
okay,
so what I'll call, and here you can see each cell that we are having is having a number associated to it. Like if I'm talking about this
okay.
particular cell, so this is nothing but A8, this is A1,
Yes,
this
yes.
is D1. Okay, so each cell is having a number associated to it. So what I want from you, I'll just call you a number like A7. You need to tell me if
Mhm.
that particular block is going to be a black one or white one. Problem statement is clear?
Yes.
Okay, so can you please tell me the basic approach, naive approach, and after that we can start for the coding part. How you will approach this problem?
Uh, First of all, coming on to the naive approach, the basic approach is that we start from the first cell and we build up to the cell we have to point, and then just count, then just see whether it's black or white. That's the basic approach that comes to the mind. And one of the more efficient approach is to count to match the like in the chessboard we can see that the rows one means they are all the black are alternates, so we can use that information to get the result.
Okay, okay. Means you can you want to take the adjacent element of black and white, and after that you want to proceed with the problem, right?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, seems cool. So shall we start writing the code?
Okay.
Okay. Just go ahead then. You can present your screen after the start writing the code.
Is my screen visible?
Uh, it is loading. Yes, now it is visible.
So for example, we create a separate function, and we are given a matrix. So first of all, we'll check the boundary conditions if the point which is asked it is in the grid or not. So
Exactly.
Can I see the chessboard once again?
Uh, yes, sure. And also understand one thing here, the matrix that you can see is not starting from 0 0, it is starting from 8, and at the bottom I'm having 1. Okay, this is in the reverse order
Okay.
as well, so you can take care about that part as well.
So I would be given like for example 7 and character A, right?
Yes, you are going to be given, let's suppose 7a, you need to write what should be the color of that particular cell.
Am I given a string or a number and a character?
You are going to give a string 7a. So what comes your mind, that what should be the approach according to you? What is going on in your mind?
Uh,
Just let me know.
According to me, for an efficient approach, I'm trying to take help of the fact that the black and white are alternately placed uh, in every row and in every column. So I'm trying to get advantage of that.
Okay, makes sense.
Um, like for 7A, since 7 is odd, so the first element in the seventh row would be black, and since it's 7A, so A is the first element, so it will be black. So I'm
Okay.
trying to take help of this information and
Yes, you are coming closer to the point, but here the problem might be that you can process numbers from 1 to 8, but how you can process the text A B C D F G H? That is the main thing
we
here.
can just take out of ASCII values like I can subtract small a from from the second character, and I'll get the index like 0, 1, 2, 3 like that.
Nice. So, can we go for that?
Yes, I don't think we need a grade as the grade is not very. I'm given a string, right? So repeating the output.
You can explain the approach as well when you're writing the code so that I can also understand what comes to your mind when you're solving
Uh,
these kind of problems.
yes, yes, yes. So basically, what I did was first of all I checked the base condition like the point is inside the grid or not. Before that, I converted the given string into two coordinates I and j. Uh, as you can see, it's written here, and according to the chessboard, um, when when the when the ith element, that is the left side, when it's even, then when the first element is white, and so on, and when it's odd, then the first element is black, and
Like,
so on. So first of all, when it's odd, then the first element will be the actually the even elements. The odd elements will be black, and the even elements will be white. And I guess it will be like this. Yes. Yes. So because I converted the characters like into the string, so it is zero based. So whenever in any odd row, whenever the first element the even places are black and rest are white. So here I have coded that only. So let me run it first.
shall we go for some test cases?
Yes, I'm just checking if the code is right or not.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, 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 it's correct.
Okay, shall we go ahead some more test cases?
Okay,
Okay, just try H8.
okay.
It is returning you.
Mm, It, it is black.
One is for black
It value represents.
and zero.
Yes, yes.
Okay, one represents black. Okay, just go for D5.
Just a second. I think my PC froze.
No problem. Just take your time.
I'm not able to edit this second. Oh, sorry. Five. You said 5D, right?
I said D5. Yes.
So it's white.
Okay, nice. And let's go for one last test case, which is H1.
it's also white.
H1 is uh,
White.
it is written 0. 0 is for.
Zero is for white.
Okay, nice. So, okay, that's a nice move of converting the strings into numbers. Okay, nice. So, now we are going to add one more step into this particular problem. Okay, now what I'll do, I will, okay, so you know about the players of chessboard, right? How each
Yes, yes.
player goes. Okay, so we are having something called as Rook. Okay, who goes either perpendicularly or horizontally. Okay, so what we need to do, I'll give you two places now. Okay, let's suppose one rook means it is generally placed in the corners only. I'll give you two locations, one for one player and another for then the player or the opponent player. You need to tell me if we can cut that particular player using directly using the means their moves or not, right? Is the question is clear to you, or I should
Uh,
explain it again?
like in the condition, right? When we have placed the two rooks, so we have to check
Yes.
that if both are cutting each other or not in equilibrium position or after some moves.
No, after the in the next move only.
Could you please explain me? I'm not, I think
Yes.
I'm
Okay. No problem.
exactly.
No problem. Let's suppose I place a rook here. Okay, at b3,
Yeah.
and after that I'm placing another rook here at b7. So both of them are
Actually, I can't see
same
the
line.
checkboard.
Okay. Okay. So I'm
Chessboard, I
telling you.
can't see.
Let's suppose. Okay, you can't see the chessboard. Okay, let me present it again. So is it visible now?
It's loading. Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so let's suppose I played one rook here at b3 and another one at,
Yes,
let's suppose, e3. Then what will happen? Both of them can cut each other, right?
yes.
Similarly, if I'm close one rook here and another here, then they will cut each other as well. So I'll give you two position. You need to tell me, means you need to write a
Okay,
program that will return you if both of them can cut each other or not. Okay.
okay.
Okay, so can you please explain me the approach, and after that we can go for the code?
We are given two positions. So a rook only moves horizontal or perpendicularly, or this way. Only
Yes,
two. It moves
perpendicular and
two ways.
horizontally.
So what we can check is we can check if both have any of the row or column similar, then they will cut each other. Like for example, in if we go for 3b and f 3f, so both are having
Three.
3 in common,
Yes.
so they will cut each other. And
Yes.
let's take another. Uh, if we are in 6f and 3f, then they have f in common, so they'll cut each other.
6F and 3F. Yes.
6f
Nice.
and 3f will cut each other. And
Okay. 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 Yes. That
so
that is a
probably
solution. So now let's suppose we are having a bishop, right? Bishop will go in the diagonals.
okay,
Okay. So the position is going to be the same. I'll give you two of the players. You need to tell me both of the bishop can cut each other or not. They will go diagonally. Okay, in this diagonal, these
okay.
diagonals. Okay, so then what should be the approach?
Um, this is bishop. So let me take one position. If the bishop is at 3a and another
Hmm.
bishop is at 6d, then 6d is 0 and 3. So in case of bishop, so I guess in case of bishop, the difference between the 2 points, two elements, like we take a three, we have taken 3a. So between 3 minus a, the integer a, so the difference between the difference of this between the two of the 2 points should be equal. Then only they'll
Uh,
cut
the difference between, like, if I'm having one at 3a and another one at 6d. So
6b.
how you
Yes.
will check?
So if we take a as 1 index and d as 4 index, so so 3 minus 1 will be 2 and 6 minus 4 will be 2.
Okay.
And let me
So
test it for another
I mean
test
to say,
case.
if yes, if the distance is going to be the same for the character and the number, then you can say both of them will cut each other, right?
Yes, because it's in
Okay.
the diagonal, so it should be like that.
Okay, let's go for one more test case.
Uh,
Like,
Let me take C1, 3A and 1C. So 3A and 1C. C is 1, 2, 3. So here also the difference is same. Any other test case which you want to point out?
G5 and D2.
G5, G5 and
D2.
D2, G5 and
Because
D2.
I just give you them in the reverse order. Rather than giving you D2 and G5, I'm giving you G2, D5 then.
G2 and G5. So G will be 7. So here also the difference is 2 and D, which is 4. And here also the difference is same. If we take one index, then D is 4 and D minus 2 is 2. And if we go for G7, then G is 7 for one index. And okay, so here, no, it was G5, right?
G5 and
Yes, yes.
D2.
So
Yes,
for
because so that it
G5
will come into
also
the
the
right.
difference is 2 and here also difference is 2. So they'll cut
Okay,
each other.
nice. Nice. So can we go for the code?
Sure.
Yeah, just go ahead.
My screen is visible, right?
Yeah, just give me a second.
So first of all, we'll convert the given strings into the numbers we want. So this is 0 index, so I'll add 1 to make it 1 index, and mm, So we have converted. So we just have to return if absolute of x minus y. So basically, I've coded that approach only. I have just taken the difference of the two and compared both of them. So if they will be same, then they are. So let me just run it for some test case. One was G5 and so here you can see that G5 and D2 was a test case that you gave me, and here it's giving 1, so they are cutting each other.
Okay, let's go for G2 and
G2 and
A8. A8.
A8, G2 and A8. So here it's 0, so they are not cutting each other. Yes.
G2 and A8 are
A8,
okay. G2 and A8 are cutting each other.
G2 and A8, just a moment. G7.
They are
No,
so for this test case, it is not working, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Just
Can you tell me where is the problem coming, or what do you think the problem is?
uh, just a minute.
You are subtracting the first character from the number of the first word, right? And after that,
Yes,
you are
I was just
subtracting.
the difference between two. So for some test cases, it was coming correct. So I thought it was the correct approach.
X. The approach is correct, but to find the absolute of x minus y and a minus b, x minus y. Okay, if I'm going back to the code, so if I'm talking about G2, so this is the
Yes,
x which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G is going to be 6 and 2 will be as it is.
G,
So from subtracting
G is
6 from 2, you are getting 4, right? For G2. And
G. I guess G was
G is 0, but you
G
have
was
added
7.
1 at the end as well.
So G will be
You have
7.
added,
G will be 7, right?
if S of 1 you are writing, so if it is A minus A, so that would be 0. So it is
Yes,
starting from 0th index. But you have added 1, so
so
now A is
yes,
1, B is for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just G is
yes.
7
G is 7.
and this is 2. 7 minus 2 will give you 5, right? And similarly for A is 1 and if we are subtracting 8 from it, you are getting 1 minus 8, you are getting 7.
Yes. Um,
Okay. Can we directly subtract this one like G from A and after that this 2 from 8?
just G from. Okay, I got it. G from A we get 6, and 2 from 8 we get 6. So they would be equal.
So what should be the
So,
change?
so we are getting the difference between the rows and the columns. Yes, I got it.
Yes.
Okay,
So it
okay,
should be
okay.
x minus.
X minus A, and this should be Y minus B.
Yeah. Now let's execute this.
Yes, it's correct. So I,
Okay.
I was just I just got it wrong. I was just checking the points rather. I should have checked the distance between them.
Okay, okay, no problem. So shall we go for one more test case like
Okay.
okay, let's go for the diagonal one. D4 and D4 and B2.
D4 and
B2. Not 2D, it should be B2. It should okay, okay, okay. Then
also
so
it's giving
they'll
1.
cut each other. Okay, okay. Okay, nice. So that is it from my side because next step would be you can go for a night, right? That would be more difficult. You need to go for more and more processes because it will go for 2.5 step, left or right or horizontally, vertically. So
Yes.
that is also something that can be done, but it will take some time. Okay. Plus, can you please give me a basic approach of it, and after that we'll wrap the interview up. If we having two
So
night.
in case of night, generally what we do is we take an array of moves because the knights can move in 4 directions. Means not 4, 8. So we
Yes.
take an array, we increment from a particular point we are in, we increment 1 and 2, 1 in the x side and 2 in the y side, and we permute these combinations, so we get all the 8 moves uh, which a knight can move. So we'll check it from that. like
Okay.
adding 1 to x and adding 2 to y, and then once adding 2 to x and 1 to y. This is how we can calculate
Okay.
all the moves that the knight moves, and we can check if both the points after adding are equal or not. So if they are equal, then they are cutting each other, and if not, then they are not cutting each other.
Yes. So, so the mouse is visible to you, cursor.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Okay, just let me tell you the very
Just give
basic
me
approach that we can go for. So let's suppose you are at this particular position. Okay. So what are the possible cases where the knight can go? It can go for this particular position, this one,
yes,
this one, this one,
this one,
this
this
one,
one,
this one,
this one,
this one,
this
and
one.
this one. So what we can do
Okay.
from the center only, you can take all these positions by using just basic indexing, right? Or
Mm,
basic making a circle out of it, because uh,
yes.
all of them are at the same distance. These two, these two, these two, and these two. What you can do, these are all the position where you can go, and after
Mm,
that you will go for a boundary condition if these points are at the boundary or not. Like if this is where knight is, it can go for here but it cannot go outside it.
yes.
So we need to check the boundary condition if it is in the boundaries or not. If it is in the boundary, we will only take the position where it can go. Like it, if it is here, it can go here, it can go here, here and here. These are only the four cases, and we'll check if it is somewhere the uh, another knight is at somewhere over this particular location or not. If it at this particular location, it will be done. Otherwise, it will not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, nice. So yes, that's it from my side about the interview point of view. And as far as the feedback about this particular session is concerned, so I'd say your approach to solving a problem is something really good because we are starting from really scratch. Okay, you're starting the problem from zero, I would say. But as far as the problem is concerned, like if we are just talking about the very naive approach, so the easiest
Mm,
of it in terms of explaining is you can take this whole matrix first of all. That would be much easier. Like we are going for a 8 cross 8 matrix, right? So you can make a matrix, and after that if you're performing on it, that would be much helpful for you as well to see how the things are going. Okay. And as far
yes,
as the
yes.
sky code is concerned, that you have subtracted it, that is the pros to go for it. That is also a plus point. Okay. And yes, that's pretty much it from my side. And do you have any question from me?
No, not, not, not a question. Fine.
Okay. 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 Thanks, Raman, then.
Okay, so thank you, Ashish, and thank you, Naman, for doing this. And it was a great session. And I hope, Naman, you benefited from the session as well. Go through it,
Yes,
go through
yes.
the video later, and you'll get more insights. You see it as a third person, and you'll get insights how you are in the interview, and you can. And I think I must add that what Ashish mentioned earlier during the interview, that you should think out loud when you're coding, right? You should think, your thought process should be known to the other person who's interviewing you,
Mm,
so that he has the possibility of giving you have the leverage of asking hints later, right? If he doesn't know what you're doing, he won't be willing to give
yes,
hints
yes.
so that you reach. So just think out loud. And great session, man. Thank you so much, Naman. Thank you, Ashish, for joining us. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Akshay.
All right, bye guys, take care. Good luck, Naman. Good luck.
Take care. Take care
Bye.
now.
All right, geeks. So that was it. I hope you liked the session and you actually will benefit from the session. If you want to feature in one of the webinars, you want to go through similarly through the round, and also you want to share your interview experience with us, there are two links in the YouTube description. You can fill the forms, and our team will get back to you if the resume is shortlisted. So thanks again for joining. Take care, be safe, get vaccinated, keep learning, keep growing. Akshay this side.